Welcome into the Diamond Boutique. I got to go ahead and turn this a little bit more straight. My name is Michele Lau, and this is the time of the week where we get together and we talk about jewelry. Anything that's on your mind, things that you might want to request at QVC. I am the diamond expert for QVC US. I am a graduate of the Gemological Institute of America in both diamonds and colored gemstones. And with my graduate certificates comes a lot of things that I never get to talk about when we're on the air together. So we share some additional information, including, are you ready for the first little tidbit? For those of you that do love diamonds, you are going to want to be with me at 12:01 a.m. on Friday morning. And I say the 01 because she says people are going to get confused. Do they come Thursday, Friday? What is it? It's Friday morning, 12:01 a.m. And we are going to be seeing a pair. Oh, I can't say what they are. Shoot, I'm not supposed to say what they are. Anyway, we're going to be seeing something that is going to be under $200 in natural diamonds. So Jonathan, Kaz, aren't you glad you came in early? You guys heard that. Tyrone is here. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really fun day. So Friday, starting at midnight, going until midnight. And I don't think what's launching at midnight is going to last. So I'm just being totally honest with you. And that's why I want my best customers in on it first. Okay. So anywho, as we get going, again, I want to say hello to all of you and tell you how grateful I am. We just started, hi Jonathan, we just started our third season at QVC.com doing live streaming on Mondays. So that's happening Monday at 12:15. So we have lunch with you on Monday. We sort of get you ready for lunch on Wednesday, and we sparkle all along the way, right? So this ring that's on the cover happens to be our first item. Wow, there's a lot of people on already. Yes. It is great to see you there. And I know there's a lot of folks that are just watching and have not interacted yet. We don't bite hard unless you ask us to. No, I'm just kidding. We don't bite. We just joking. So you feel free to say good morning. I'd love to know where you're from so I can kind of get a gauge on what part of the country is watching. It's all really helpful information. This first item is so beautiful, and it was a rock star this week. This has been our top seller of the week, actually, and it sort of snuck in a daytime show with Pat Dementri yesterday. It is item number J438190. So it debuted yesterday afternoon, and a lot of the quantity was spoken for, but there's more than enough for us here today, honestly. Hi, what are you giggling about? Carol? Carol! Yes. Hello!
Cass said, I could use a nice new bangle bracelet for around $1,000, please.
Oh, Cass, man.
Boy, have we got something
I wish, not today. I wish you would have been with me last night. Oh. But you know what? If you wear, I can't remember if you wear more yellow or more white. If you wear white gold, there's still like a couple available. There was an incredible bangle on last night, and it was around $1,000, I believe. It was a combination of rounds and baguettes. I'll find it for you, and I'll send it to you, I promise, because it was a really good buy. But aside from that, man, it was gorgeous. So if you're looking for a bangle, I'll send that to you. All right.
Good morning, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Nice to have you. Nice to have you here. It's the old banana in the tailpipe, you know? Anyway, I'm in a mood today. Yes. Let me give you more information on this rock star because it really was super popular yesterday. These are yellow diamonds. Now, these are treated yellow diamonds, which means the price is going to be lower. They're not as rare, okay? But it's only $199.98, and it is a gorgeous ring. I mean, it's really beautiful. If you want something that has a nice saturation of color and isn't going to cost you a fortune, this is it. Yellow diamonds that are brought to this hue, they would have been yellow diamonds naturally because of the but the way the lattice structure formed in the diamond. There has to be a number of things at play in order for a diamond to even be able to become a certain color. Like you can't just take a white diamond and say, I want it to be blue today, or I want it to be yellow today. It has to, in the case of yellow, it has to be missing that lattice, that piece in the lattice structure, and there has to be nitrogen present. So we can create, oh my gosh, and these are natural diamonds from the earth, these incredible rings so much less expensively. They start with a structure of sterling silver. This is rhodium plating, which is a derivative of platinum over the top of the silver in the white version. if I go back again so you can see them both,
Oh, that's nice.
I really like the yellow. That's the one I prefer, but everybody's got different taste. I mean, this is kind of the white is kind of a fresh as a daisy sort of look, whereas the yellow is more of that golden glow, which is 14 karat gold over sterling silver. And a lot of people like it not only for the low price point, but the rings will not become off round as easily as they would if they were in solid gold. But the price is obviously a consideration here. I mean, you're looking at 5 credit card payments on Easy Pay of $40 for yellow diamonds, and it's a significant ring, and I wanted to prove it to you.
Tyrone loves it.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah,
I'm glad
he's
you
got
like
good
it,
taste,
Tyrone.
too.
And he does have good taste, yes. And I haven't seen anything quite like this. This is a triple cluster, which stands for past, present, and future. It can stand for Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And it's created in these beautiful halos, which have the white diamonds. And the diamonds in our Accents by Affinity collection, and this is actually Affinity, but whether it is Accents, which is happening on Friday, or this, which is our traditional Affinity, they're all HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity in the white diamonds.
Wouldn't that be great for mom and twins?
Perfect for mom and
Yes.
twins,
Now,
yes.
Michelle, I really like the fact, and I've heard you talk,
Yes,
but I like the fact that it starts with a yellow diamond.
yes,
It's not a white that they paint. It
Right.
starts with an enhancement of the original color.
thank you. That's a great way to put
You're
it.
welcome.
Yes.
$50, please.
And most gemstones, I would say about 98% of the gemstones in the world today do have some sort of treatment to them. But that's why, we see the top dollars that we do in the natural pinks and the natural yellows, which we
we have
offer,
also.
which we have too.
How much is this one?
This is under $200. It's $199.98. That's what I'm talking about, Mom.
Well,
I mean, you
Tyrone
see why
wondered.
it's $199. 5 credit card payments of $40. But I'm here to talk more about the style and all of that. If you want to buy it, I would. And I would get it before the big diamond day on Friday because I can guarantee you it's going to be a featured item. Yeah. We sold a bunch of them yesterday with Pat, but there's still enough for this morning. If you're watching us in replay, I can't guarantee we're going to have all sizes, but right now, right here today, we have sizes 4 through 11. So no matter what finger you wanted to wear it on or who you wanted to buy it for, this would make an incredible Christmas present. I mean, really, for Hanukkah or Christmas, it's like the star on the top of the tree. It's just a fabulous ring. Anyway, I'm wordy today, so I'm going to move forward. There we
I
go.
love this.
This is so fun.
When you did this to it, that surprise,
Yeah.
I was dumbfounded. I had not seen that.
Except when you open it up, it goes backwards. So I wore it during the show last night backwards for
Doesn't
most of the
matter,
time.
It's heart to me.
Did anybody notice that? It's so funny.
No.
So the cool thing about this, and this is item number J437810, it's called the 4 Hearts and Clover magnetic necklace. This is actually such a cool thing because it does change, and I'll show you in just a moment here in the pictures. This is how I was wearing it last night when I first walked out onto the set. And a 4-leaf clover is a symbol of good luck, obviously. Again, a symbol of rarity. So it's something, to signify the special person that you are or that you're giving it to. And it is, even the 4-leaf clover is a symbol of love.
Oh, yes,
But
it
when you separate it, and I'll show you that in just a second, first I want you to see what it looked like on Blair when it was all closed up. And the magnets are really strong too, by the way. It's not going to unfold unless you intentionally do it. But this is what it becomes. Isn't that cute? So this is love 4 times over. Maybe you have 4 people in the family or 4 grandkids, whatever it is. If you just love that little neck filler in these beautiful hearts, it goes from go back. Okay.
Nope, back.
Back the other way, Mama.
Nope.
Back 2 more. Okay, Mom.
There.
Oh, I
Show
see what you're
here,
saying.
yes.
Yes, it goes from this to that.
But it shows in the other picture. Right, see the top of the chain?
Right here.
That's on each side, you give a little pull.
Yes. And
And
it
it
opens up to that.
Yes.
And then the hearts that are solid gold, those can be engravable. So if you want it, you're in plenty of time for Hanukkah and Christmas, right? You're in plenty of time maybe for your anniversary or a birthday. You could take this down to the store where they remember things, and you could have them engrave your initials on it. You could put a special birth date on it. It could be an incredible push present. If you're going to buy her a piece of jewelry, if she's pregnant and you want to get her something special, here's a little tip from me to you. Do not buy rings, because if you buy a ring as a push present, a lot of women's hands swell or their ring sizes actually sometimes change after pregnancy. So it's much more thoughtful to give her a necklace or to give her a pair of earrings or a bracelet. But it's good anyway. I mean, as women, we're just going to love diamonds. But I like this to buy this for yourself because I think it is just
that's
so
so
incredible.
clever.
It's so clever. I'd love to see us expand on this. I'm also hoping, God willing, that they include it in the Celtic celebration. They're doing a salute to Ireland here. And this is definitely steeped in Celtic culture, the style of the four-leaf clover. You know, they say that if you wore that, like the Druids back in the day, the priests back in the day, they used to wear them because they said that when they wore them or held them, that they could see evil spirits and be able to avoid them. They also believed that they could see fairies, which are good little entities, by wearing the four-leaf clover. So there's a lot of history around this symbol, but it is, again, so close to the heart. Just a great way to celebrate love and affection. And those four hearts almost look like they're hugging, don't they, when they close up?
TV Nail Files remembers you from HSN.
From HSN. I remember you too, honestly. I do. And I tried to do something special for you today, just so you know this, TV
She's
Nail
loved
Files.
you since.
Well, I love you too. I tried to put a cat's eye finish on these nails. Have you seen this new cat's eye? It's really cool. Doesn't show up in this light color. So I got to do something a little bit different. I mean, they still look pretty good, but I just think the cat's eye would have been cool. I was going to surprise you with that. Anyway,
All right.
I hope you guys are all saying good morning to one another and talking. I know how special it is, this time we spent together. And I love jewelry like this that does create a memory, that does make a moment. It's different from anything that we've seen before. I don't know if I gave pricing. So it was $1,000. It's in solid gold and diamonds. It is now $798.98. It is for that woman that likes something a little bit more unusual, likes movement. It's on 5 easy pays of $159.80. And if you have a QVC credit card, it's on 12-month special financing of $66.58. I tell you that just for your convenience. This is more about education today.
Prices change.
And prices change. But I don't work for QVC. I'm not an affiliate for QVC, so I'm not paid for this. But I just want to share the things that I like and Mom likes. Mom is always right here with me. And we do this actually because we really enjoy spending this time together and talking about jewelry
It's
with
true.
you. Yeah,
It is true.
I know a lot of people say, well, actually, I've had people from Q come up to me and say, what do they pay you to do those live streams? I'm like, well, first of all, rude. Second of all, nothing.
Do you get a commission on this?
Right. And
No.
of course you would think that because it seems like everybody in God is doing that. But I do not do that. So these are
We
honest
love
opinions, and I
diamonds.
just happen to love jewelry. So there you go. All right. So speaking of love, I threw this in here, even though I don't have a sample, because I love knots. Love knots encrusted in diamonds are even better. We have sold out of almost every single pair, but we do have a handful in yellow gold. This yellow gold and diamond love knot is item number J434359. I got all gooey and all full of the loving spirit when I saw that magnetic necklace, and I thought, there's other ways that are less literal than hearts to, again, convey that idea of love, and a love knot is one of them. But it's not only love of one another or love of family. It does represent all of those things, but it's also the love of the sea. These were actually originally designed by sailors. It is a serious knot used in the Marine.
I didn't know that.
So it's kind of got a cool history, but it's all steeped in love and connection and the intertwining of lives. It's got a very similar story to the infinity symbol, actually. These are in solid 14 karat gold, and they're nearly 1/4 of a carat. They're 20 points in all. So I own a pair of love knots. Mine are not diamond encrusted, however, and I'm really tempted to upgrade because I love them. They're about an 8mm bead, so almost like the size of a Tahitian pearl. All right, so a bigger pearl. And they're perfect in any occasion. So if you're not, excuse me, I really happen to love pearls. Luckily, I have my QVC cup here.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Got my undies on too. No, I don't. There's no such thing as QVC underwear, okay? Well, I mean, there is, but nothing with a Q logo on it like my cup. I know. Quick, give me the eye. I'm getting the stink eye from Mama Pat. You're going to make me laugh. All right. So anywho, They're only $354, which I think is crazy. Don't you? In solid gold? These aren't a plated product. These are 14 karat gold, which means they're about 60% purity. Now, this question comes up a lot, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it. People ask me, what does 14K mean? What does 10K mean? Because we do sell some, I don't in diamonds, but some of the gold category is selling 10 karat. The European lower standard is 8. So what that means is the percentage of gold in the gold setting. So when you're making cookies, and I like to cook, I use a recipe, but I tend to get a little more heavy-handed with the vanilla. When Mama Pat makes, you love those? I'll make you some. When Mama Pat makes chocolate chip cookies, we use the same recipe, but she puts way more chocolate chips than I do. I can guarantee you that. It's the same recipe, but the balance of the ingredients makes them taste a little differently. It's the same thing with gold. A bar of gold, like what's in the Treasury Department, or now you can buy it at Costco for crying out loud, which is crazy to me. But anyway, a bar of gold is 24 parts. The recipe for it is 24 out of 24 parts gold. What 14K means is that 14 out of 24 parts are gold. And then the other things, the other metals that are mixed into it, those are the alloys that make it strong enough. So when you're putting your back on your love knot earring and you're taking it off repeatedly throughout your life, they don't bend. They don't, break. It's to make them more durable, more long lasting for you, because gold is very malleable. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I did want to give you that information because it does come up a lot. And if anybody has any other questions about it, now would be the time to spill. So go ahead and put it in. There's no bad questions. There's no ugly questions.
Or any questions.
If you want to know anything about Mama Pat,
No.
just ask me. I'll tell you.
That's a two-way street.
I know. I got to keep moving. I'm just having fun today.
You're tired.
4 easy pays of $91.25, and they're on 9-month special financing today of $40.56. The reason I say today is prices change all the time. We had a sales show last night, so the sale prices are really great right now. And if you do happen to be watching in replay, it would behoove you, if you're interested, to get on board sooner than later. What do I have?
Aren't they? That shows the
Oh, I
size.
forgot I did this. Yeah, I took a picture of them on the stand last night so that you got an idea for the size. I ran out of time where I would have put them on and snapped a picture of me wearing them, but they are a really nice size, about the size of an 8mm pearl.
Gosh, they're nice. My heart.
I know. I remember the first time I saw this. You know how some people, you remember that moment, those special moments? I had a special moment. This ring is so beautiful that, television does not even do it justice. And this is so highly collectible right now, more so than it was last year, more so than it was a couple of years ago. Why? Because the mine that these diamonds came from, which is the mine's still there, but it's not yielding anything. It's in Australia. It's called, I can't think of it. The mine in Australia. Oh boy, I'm tired when I can't think of this mine. Anyway, it's in Australia. It's closed. Not the Kimberly. What in the heck am I trying to say?
It'll come to you.
Just give me a minute.
Go to your Facebook page later.
It's all over the place. I don't have time. Anyway, I'll come back. The mine is closed. So when the mine closed, and that was last year, it had been open. I've been talking about it now for 37 years, and suddenly Argyle. All of a sudden I had the socks flash in my brain, and I remembered the name of the Argyle. Yeah, the Argyle mine. Duh. The Argyle mine in Australia closed after 37 years of production. So what happened is the prices went like this. And they're still going up. You've probably read about it if you follow jewelry news. Some of the highest prices in auction have been from pink diamonds, natural pink diamonds. These are natural. These are no treatment. This is how they were found, and I love it. Now, we have the rose gold, and we also have the white. They're both great. I like the rose. I would like my best of customers to order the rose, because what it does is it amplifies that pink. The rose gold around those, because natural pink diamonds are very faint. You know, they're lighter. But the cleaner they are, the better they are. And that's what blows me away with this one. Not only do you have the natural pinks, but you've got a clarity level that is off the charts. Seriously. And you're going to love the way the light plays on the baguettes. The baguettes are just...
See, that's really nice too.
It is not. I mean, it's rich. I think the white gold, there's a richness about it. It throws off and casts more of a silvery pink. Whereas this, there's no denying that's pink, right?
Well, that's true, but you know, the white is showcasing there.
It's all good, Mom.
Yeah.
It really is. Look.
Oh, there. That's the one to see.
3/4 of an inch, top to bottom. And it does not
white.
snag. Somebody asked me if it would snag on clothing. It lays really well. Obviously, if you're going to commission somebody to do a design like this, you want to make sure it's done well when you're working with material that is so fine and so rare. So I think you're really lucky to get this, personally. It's a mixed cut design. There are baguettes, but there's also brilliant rounds. They play so nice together because the round shape, round cut is the most lively, the most sparkly, right? And it's the #1 cut in the world because of that. We love the way it releases the light to the world. So the pink diamonds not only give you pink body color, but they give you all these beautiful rainbows that, I mean, it's just such a joy to put that on and to go out and greet the day. I know because I've worn it before on the air and it just really gets me going. It's fully finished on the back. Here, I wonder if I took a picture of the back. I didn't. They didn't have a picture of the back. I'll do that next time I get it in my hot little hands. But I will tell you, it glides on your finger. It's not like a shell of a ring. It just sits so nicely. You're going to get compliments on it. I guarantee it. Even though it's on sale, which who does that? Nobody puts premium goods that you can't buy in the world anymore unless they find another mine of gem grade quality pinks. We're all out of luck. I mean, no matter how much money you have, unless you buy it on the secondary market, Mother Nature's not yielding these stones anymore. So there's a huge mine story to this. You would think I'd remember the name of the mine, but I got it now. It's the Argyle mine. That's weird. I guess that happens sometimes, huh? It's just I feel like the brain just went to blank tape for a while and then picked itself back up again.
You're asking me that?
Please stop. But to get it, don't you think it's crazy to be able to buy it on 5 credit card payments of $560? I do. I think that's crazy.
It's a beautiful
I'm
one.
happy.
Ooh, that's nice too.
All right. Now, as I get into this, I want to know how I'm doing for time. I want to be respectful. Are we close to the top of the hour?
You have 9 minutes.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So
My time is always wrong, so you can go a little
okay.
over
Well, that's
and
right.
catch
We're
up.
not on QVC where they hold me definitively to my time. I can go on and on a little, but
There's a
this
reason for
guy,
everything.
yeah, is J432695. Now, before I tell you the price, I want you to know that this is solid gold. All right, the setting's solid gold, the chain is solid gold. This is not something in silver. If you found this in silver for under $500, I think you'd be doing really well with this piece. It's a nice big cross, but it's not in silver. And it's only $388.98 in solid gold. So there are people out there that will pay that amount of money for a gold chain. And you're getting a lot of diamond weight here. 15 points is not insignificant. In order for something to be called an accent in jewelry, the actual term accent, diamond accent, usually means 7 points and under, or 10 points and under. So you're getting, you're getting a lot of carat weight, which I appreciate. And it's on 9-month special financing with the Q card of $43 and change. So if you have a wedding coming up, if a graduation, maybe you've just been baptized or you're born again and you want a really special symbol of faith, this nestles right in the heart. And I love that it's about this big, and I love the wrapping around the middle of the cross. I think it adds a lot of dimension. It's double rows of diamonds on each of the arms here. And it's articulated, which means it moves. I used to make a joke and then nobody laughed, and so I stopped saying it. I used to say it's articulated because it's really well spoken. And they gave me the look like what you're giving me right now, meaning articulate.
I got it.
You got it.
It's
It just
done.
wasn't funny. Okay. You got to forgive me. I just got back from vacation, and Ron set our directional navigation up so that it was a gentleman, a comedian, that was giving us directions all the way to Florida, and he would make bad jokes the whole way. In fact, he calls himself the dad joke comedian or something like that. So I heard jokes like that for a good solid 16 hours. Yeah. Was it fun? Well, not so much. So I brought my earplugs and I was fine. Anyway, So life is good today for easy pays of $97.25 for that if you choose. Now I do have a couple of minutes and I wanted to leave some time at the end of the show today in case you want to see anything additionally. Somebody suggested I do this and I think it's a good solid suggestion. If you put it in the chat right now, Mom can tell me what you'd like to see again and I can stop and linger a bit, and I'm happy to do that. So if anybody wants to see something or joined us late,
Cross necklace.
I did. I just finished
I
it.
was so busy listening.
It's J432695.
Oh, I had it. I just.
Oh, okay. Does anybody have anything they want to see again,
How
Mama?
about requests for next?
You know, that would be wonderful. If you have any requests for anything you want to see next week, please do put them in the chat.
Too.
Yes, we're going to be back again with you on Monday morning at QVC.com. And we'll post on my page, of course, Michele Lau for QVC. We'll post the link. Oh, I wanted to say a special thanks, and I know some of you are here tonight, that joined me during the QVC2 show last night. That was fun. I was really afraid that I wouldn't have anybody to say hello to or talk to last night with the debate being on, and my Phillies just were awesome last night. I thought, oh man, I'm going to be talking to crickets. So it was a really pleasant surprise to see so many of you there, and I really appreciated you doing that. It's every time you show support like that, it just makes me feel really good. I really appreciate it. Also, again, if you joined us late, Friday morning, 12:01 a.m.
Yes.
The world's going mad. What I mean by that is we are going to be featuring Accents by Affinity. And it's going to be happening at 12:01. So you get an idea as to what kind of special kind of thing that might be. And they're going to be under $200. So you're not going to want to miss them. It's a special purchase. We heard you. You said you wanted something, it's back to school time. Your budgets are stretched. You wanted something that you could treat yourself with, and it's coming up on Friday. All right. What did you say, Mom? Somebody wants to see something else?
Carol just said you were on fire last night.
Oh, thanks, Carol. I had such a good time. Amy thought I was talking way too fast, so I got to slow down evidently, which I get excited and that's what I do, you know. But I'll try, I promise. And thank you, Carol. If you have enjoyed the show, please do like, subscribe, and share. Most importantly, subscribe, because that takes a little of the work off of Mama Pat. If you subscribe, she's the one that sends out the majority of the invitations, and she does a really good job. You do. It's a lot.
Lately, I can't figure out.
We'll figure it out.
What's that funny?
They don't know what that is.
All
We use a server called, I don't even gonna say what it is, but anyway, we use a server, and she's having a hard time trying to figure out how to send out the invitations for that. Anyway, we can solve that problem for Mom. We all want to do Mom a favor, right? We can solve that problem for Mom if you subscribe here today, because you'll get something in your inbox the morning of the show. And that's an easy way to get a reminder.
Stay off the air.
Next Monday, 12:15, and that is lunchtime. So take a break, grab a cup of something, and come and join us. We'll be on the big channel. That's right, Dazzling Diamonds, all throughout the month of September. That's Mondays at 12:15. All right, so check out what everybody has to say, and I'll answer any questions, and then I'll be signing off.
The show last night, Amy said it was really, really good.
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate
and you
that.
were so good hosting.
Aw, yeah, you know, it's fun to host again. It feels really good.
Yeah, and covering the other side.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So many things. They love the stud earrings, those knots. I mean,
the love knots are very cute. Yes.
Very much.
Very, very nice.
And
And that
Kat-
ring we started with, guys, Cass was here from the beginning, so I think she saw it.
White gold, by the way.
Do you in the yellow? Oh, perfect. All right, when we get done, I'm gonna send it to you right away. Okay? All right, everybody. Well, you have a blessed day, and we will see you on Monday at 12:15.
You're a little early.
That's okay. We'll give everybody a break today. I'll see you on Monday. Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys. Love you.